Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are going to be back in it. We are getting ready for Rannoch, freeing the Quarians' homeworld. Well, Quarian and Geth's homeworld, really. We did a lot of prep work for it. We got some Geth help. We have saved a lot of Quarian people, and we are just ready to, we've pretty much done everything we can in Act 2, or maybe it's Act 3, I don't know. Different people judge what the acts are differently. But with that said, I think we're just ready to just jump right on into the game here. So yeah, last time we got our party favors, so we are ready to do the party, but we have not done the party yet because we can't get Tally till Rannoch is free. We did have Shepard go into the Geth's consensus. They're basically like the framework of their society, and say, hey, okay, so here's the dealio. We saw some parts where, not all the Quarians were against the Geth. The Geth were like, hey, some of the Geth were like, hey, we are non-combatants. We are not, we don't have any weapons. They're like, nope, we're going to kill you all anyway. Because we don't want servants rising up against us. And yeah, it's not exactly great. So, we need to go back to, the Normandy. I find it odd that we can't, go directly to the Normandy from our apartment. So yes, we're ready to go back to the Normandy, free Rannoch, and see how much the galaxy goes to shit after that. Let's check. So yeah, there's not much there. Oh, one thing we are gonna do though is we're gonna kind of flip the script. And instead of Tally coming up to our apartment before the big thing, we're just gonna invite her up.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Hey there, sweet cheeks.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much. Stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Tally, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
So, how about it? I mean, I know you have to be careful and everything, but,
Okay.
we can always hit the sheets before we go and storm your planet. And if I remember right, didn't she drop something off? Maybe that's later. So yeah, we before the big battle, we relieve a little bit of stress. All right, so now we are ready for... We're ready to hit Rannoch. There's... Oh, nope. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, see, there's no more glowing bits except for here, and go to destroy the Reaper base. Can enter orbit. You say, yep, we are going to destroy the Reaper base. Which, of course, we have to take Tally. We're going to take our resident Reaper expert and strange man, Javik. Because Javik is just, he is a fun one to bring along. All right, let's see here. So we have, right, damage and... that and that. Okay, we'll keep that. Tally, let's improve your weaponry. High caliber barrel, shredder mod, high velocity barrel 3, which increases damage by 20%. Allows bullets to pierce 0.4, right, it allows piercing. And we'll do smart choke to help increase the accuracy. We'll do high caliber barrel. Well, we could do... Alright, so that increases damage by 17.5%. Or this increases headshots by 30%. Well, this increases what just does increases weapon damage by 30%. So we'll do that one. And we'll increase her accuracy too. Why not? All right, you've got that one. Okay, you've got yours upgraded. All right. Let's see, Javik. Yeah, no. Well, we can add 1 to your drone defense. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's go on in.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion.
But it
I
does.
want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Javik's just standing back there like, fucking knew it. So yeah, he was ashamed.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
Yeah.
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
Oh, come on. They'll do it again.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
Well, here you go.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah. Now, let's go kill some shit. Get those Reaper bastards the fuck off this planet. Kidding me?
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
I appreciate it. All right. Did anybody drop any thermal clips? I could sure use some. There we go.
Shepard Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover
Damn right
and
it is.
engage.
That's because we already dealt with them. Enough with the fucking rockets, asshole. Hey, what are you? You are... Ooh. Alright. Fabrication gauntlets. Nice. Wouldn't mind a... thermal clip or two. Fucking... Whoa! Okay.
Come on! We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
What are these guys? Just their normal troops? Oh, bullshit. Ah, fucking ass clowns. There we go. All right, now it's opened up.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
That's not good.
Your ship's gone?
Not an option. The Geth scramble the defense before we broke through.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
All right.
Anyone get a good look at that thing?
Briefly, but enough to know it's Reaper technology.
They've put a lot of work into protecting that signal.
Right. Let's blow it up.
Yeah, because if they don't, then the Geth all of a sudden aren't gonna fight for them.
More dropping in!
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
Why the fuck didn't you fire when I told you to fire, Shepard? Come on, buddy. What the shit? Fucking die, you.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
No,
We'll
I
get
think
through.
we're good.
What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Your synthetic allies using Reaper code. That's a mistake.
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Khan is here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Okay. Where the hell are we supposed to be going? Oh, we can override it right here. All right, cool.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Survive.
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position.
Got it.
Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Okay, so where is this elevator? Oh.
We have sent you the nav point with a new targeting location.
Great.
Admiral
Fantastic.
Rand to all ships. The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. Good hunting, Ran.
All right.
Get primed! I guess they really don't want us up here!
You guess? What gave it away? Anybody else find it slightly disturbing when they grab onto their?
Detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat.
They will regret that.
We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
All right.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
I don't.
Reaper! We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
You will die first!
Move!
Okay, not by running away. That's for sure. So, right, what am I supposed to do?
Move!
Whoa, what the? Okay. I don't. A little bit of context here would be nice.
You will die first!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand. Go!
Okay, so we run before he can get out. Got it. I am fully on board with that.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, you do that.
Shepard to fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike. We're clear! Fire at will!
What did we hit?
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
If this doesn't... If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keela Salai. Shepard to fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target.
Working on it.
Find us a target or we'll lose the fleet.
Right, so we have to wait for it to shoot. Okay. Oh, bullshit! I was out of the... So wait, once it shoots, it just cuts straight up, right? Like, it can't move while it's shooting. Just like I can't move when I'm targeting. Okay, we could, you could be done with this at any time now. Hit it again. Okay.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
It's all right, Tits. We good?
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the Creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the Creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keep us alive.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Kila Sanai.
So after like centuries of fighting,
Commander!
we finally
Admiral
righted
Ron,
the wrong.
I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangara hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't going to ask.
Why not?
Because I respect you, damn it. You think I don't want you to come with me?
So ask me.
Tali.
I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know if we can beat the Reapers. But whatever happens, I want to be with you.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a homeworld.
Only the cute ones.
You know I'd understand if you needed to stay.
I know. But I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
She is very daring with taking off her mask. Like, she bumped uglies with Shepard
Commander
right
Shepard,
beforehand.
I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Why not say the
Commander,
Earth Council?
Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Good.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive.
Not
Then
true.
I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
All right, I think that's everything.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
All right, we definitely have a majority. So we have Citadel Defense Force now. We have Asari Second Fleet. We have the Krogan clans. We have the Geth Corps, the Geth Fleet, Geth Prime Platoon. We have the Quarian Civilian Fleet, Heavy Fleet, and Patrol Fleet. Tally is still on board with us.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant Thresher Maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat him.
You've got new messages, Commander.
All right. Drinks from Gareth Shepard. When you have a free moment, I thought we'd check out the bar scene around here. Let's meet on the Silver Coast Casino upper floor. Hopefully no dead arms dealers this time. I found work I can do. From Tally. Just want to let you know, I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming along with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Progress report from Rannoch. With assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleets, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in close proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of that device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Talizora for me. Diane Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware that the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get an invite up to your cabin to talk about it? All right. I suppose we can... Oh, I guess I have to invite... Fine, we'll go through everybody.
If you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your
Just
cabin
don't sleep
is
with...
gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
Except for, see, troops don't behave in real-world situations like they do in chess.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you
I
didn't
was
run
gonna
back to
say,
the
yeah.
lab, Trainer.
Missing a pair of testicles?
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes. Trainer,
all right.
Can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
And I pretty much
now,
am.
Here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed, So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Like, everybody's coming up to my cabin. Just don't
Hey,
hit
man, how's
on
it
me,
going?
okay?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Alright. That's everybody. Any new... Okay, nope. No new messages. Good. Let's go and see... I wonder, did they put... Yes, they did put Legion up on the board. Good. I was gonna say, it's like they should be putting his name up on the fucking board, because, like, he sacrificed just like everybody else.
Gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side, but maybe one day.
All right, enact. Right, so we can do ammo capacity or weapon damage. Let's do ammo capacity. It is electronic store discount or power damage bonus. Store discount, please. Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over and says they're allied assistants and asks for our status. I'm not complaining. They saved my crew. But I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Yep.
It's good to see you.
Why does Shepard run like a goofball? Like, seriously.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way.
Yeah, the cold arithmetic of...
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
See, that's the thing, is the cold calculus of survival is a terrifying thing. You know, not enough food to go around, who gets the food, who doesn't type of thing. It's never an easy decision.
Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. How's it going?
I mean, that is one of those little things that's just you hear about every so often. That's just like it's rough.
So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why. It's nice to have Tali back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines. Hello, Commander.
Anybody in here? No. Probably a kind of a touchy place to be in, really, for Shepard. It's like, this is where Legionoids hung out. But again, I am very happy to see that they put his name up on the list of names that sacrifice themselves. We have Hector or Emerson. We've got let's see here. We have Ashley Williams. We knew. Let's see here. What do we have? We have Legion, of course. Morton Solus. Thane Krios is up there now. What was it? It was Presley, wasn't it? Presley should be up there. Oh God, what was his? Richard Jenkins. Jenkins was the one that, like, the first person we lost in all of this. And then Charles Presley. Yeah, that's right. This is where Thane hung out. Jamie didn't leave any of his weapons.
Got the flush.
Full house. Got it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Alenko, sir.
Why is there just a down arrow there? All right, we should go and see Tali in engineering.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Commander.
All right, nothing more you want to talk about here. Okay.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video. Those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up. All good, Commander.
Commander?
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right, Tali, what do you think?
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They're doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
That's good, isn't it? Like, that's a positive thing?
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence.
Nor will a little,
on Rannoch, there are
private
Quarian
time.
children who will grow up healthy and strong. thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
Okay, but if it's a pair of your underwear, I've got a lot of questions. Alright, let's go talk to Javik and see what he has to say.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen another Reaper die before my eyes. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
They kinda have to, dude.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
God, you were so much like Grunt.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Well, you just contradicted yourself there.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
You're trying to tell me how to do things, but then you're telling me, hey, don't listen to other people. Just do what you gotta do. So those two things do not coincide well.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I need to know if I'm picking up my commander in one piece or many. The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check. Sir.
Right, where's the puppy dog? Where's the little puppers? There he is. There he is.
Hey there.
Oh, right. James is up playing poker. That's right. Procurement interface. We could do weapons upgrade. Can we upgrade what we have? I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that we could upgrade, but we don't really need to. All right, so she left something up in our cabin. Let's see what it is. She left us a picture of her without her mask. We actually can see her face. All right, let's go down to the CIC. We do still need to talk to Joker and Edie and see what they're up to. And then we're ready to go on to the next act.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself, Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him. Commander?
ED? Anything you want to talk about?
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
Giant.
That was a
fucking
joke.
thresher maw.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, the Reaper was defeated by a worm. We're talking like a worm bigger than a subway train. Like, yeah, we are talking like a...
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, we don't need to know how the Geth, or how the Reapers, rather, form a government or anything like that. We really don't need to know about any of that shit. Anything? Okay, cool. So yeah, Rannoch is now free. And now, see, now we can get to the Hades Nexus and stuff like that. Alright, I know we need to go to Sheol. It's a shame we can't increase our range and stuff like that like we did in the last game.
I found something.
that should be the Prothean sphere, right? And we've got everything. Huzzah! In the head, nanny.
Signal confirmed.
All right. All right, let's gather up the units of fuel here.
Evasion successful.
That should get us enough, have us enough to get over to Hopeless.
I found something.
Obelisk of Karzar.
Reapers eluded.
Damn right. Okay, so yeah, we're good here.
Signal confirmed.
I kind of want to see what happens if we get like, if we get as, I want to get as close to like 100%. The Alliance frigate Hong Kong. Okay. So now see if we come over to, yeah, it's the Selenian Nebula. We should be able to go into different parts of that, right? Yeah, so now, see, now we can go off into there. All right, so let's buy some gas. Laura boy, I know we need to go to you. Because I think you're the Nuka. There's some wreckage here, which is just, yeah. Just general wreckage. Paraphos.
Faster than light jump successful.
Galaxy, Athenia, Boros.
I found something.
All right. Siriskar. Like I said, I think we were supposed to find like a Duca or, yeah,
Signal
Dakuna.
confirmed.
There's the Code of the Ancients. All right, so we got some fuel. Reapers
Evasion
inbound. Yeah, we should probably have enough to get out here. Oh God, I hope we have some. We're gonna absolutely need some fuel from this one.
I found something.
Rings of Loon. What do we got now? We've got credits. Hallelujah. All right, and fuel. Give me some good stuff. All right, 375. That should be enough to get us back. I hope. Oh God. Just barely. But we can just like buy up fuel here. So there's still something in the Lorapi section. The Anos Basin? I don't think we've been to the Anos Basin. All right, let's head back to the Citadel. Okay, yeah, let's head back to the Citadel. We'll dock. We'll go with Alliance docks. Please
You're clear
don't
to
tell
dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Let me see. So brings. I do know we need to go to Purgatory.
I'm headed to Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
Yeah, keep the meter running, cause I might come back drunk.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
No problem.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you're the fans.
I'm surprised that there's still like a lot of people here. I would have figured they'd be like, oh man, like yeah, we're 80? Are you guys on a romantic
Hey,
date?
Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So,
are you in?
Looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Yes, it would, but they'd still they would find a way.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Well, since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
No, she's right. You want to steal you want to steal Omnigel and medical gel from the Alliance? Get fucked. You're not gonna find a lot of humans that are sympathetic towards that. endeavor. All right, so let's take a look here. So cyber we don't have. Obelisk of Karzah. I think we've got that. He's on the Commons. The Prothean Spheres. Then the Citadel refugee camp. The Rings of Elune are at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. All right.
Spectre
So,
status recognized. Please select one moment, please.
let's go all the way down to the very bottom, and we'll pick up and we'll deliver the ones at the Commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I'm assuming all of this is going to change once we kick off the Asari side of things. Now who was it? Who was it that needed the Rings of Elune? Aha!
I've recovered the Obelisk of Karzah. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you,
Oh,
Commander.
that's right.
That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
Yes, I know exactly what sensitive work you're talking about. I am a Spectre and kind of like, got them all started on the fucking Crucible, so
Spectre status
yeah.
recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta
Right,
Memorial
so the Rings of Elune needed to go here. You.
Excuse me. I recovered the Rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Good.
Spectre status recognized. Please select one moment.
Right, so the refugee camp, we'll finish that off.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Are you okay?
Come on.
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert.
Go up and stand with him while he's doing it.
I'm glad you came. I just need a few moments to myself.
Of course.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you, and I'll take whatever advice you got.
Don't move your back while he's trying to tattoo you.
The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
That's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Careful!
Dude, you're the one that's like moving and talking and stuff while getting a freaking tattoo.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
All right, there we go. That's all of those delivered. So we should just have like the one. Yeah, we've got the Cerberus first, which we can't do yet. We've got the assist the mechanic, but that one is toast. Because we can't go back and get it.
Oh, it's you, hey.
So, all right, let's go up to...
Spectre status recognized. Please select
the
one
embassies. And see what we have for the assault from the Asari. But this should be like.
Send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family
This should be basically kicking off the next campaign. You guys are still going over the
remaining
office?
files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Spectre status recognized.
Now we have priority Thessia. All right, nothing new here. Good. Come on, Shepard. Pick up pace. So I think we actually have to do that one before things change.
With the war between the Geth and the Quarians now ended, the
I'm
Turian
pretty sure.
vital and unexpected assistance. Putting aside centuries of
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Putting aside all centuries of animosity.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
The Krogan are working with the Krogan are working with the God, I can't even think of the name. Those guys. These guys. The Turians. Turians, yes. The Krogans are working with the Turians. The Quarians are working with the Geth. The Solarians are still kind of being assholes, but not as bad.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
All right, I actually want to take a look at something real quick and see, because I do have the mission order, the general mission order that you want to go with. So I want to see here: Omega, Geth Dreadnought, fuel reactors, Amorcolas, fighter squadrons, Rannoch. After Rannoch, you want to do scanning missions, Citadel 3. Let's see here. Citadel missions and conversations. Priority Thessia. Okay, so yeah, after Priority Thessia, then we kind of go on to, we get the new Cerberus missions, Horizon, Bryson. Oh, they're saying Bryson Leviathan should have been done way later. But yeah. So yeah, we are good to, yeah, so we need to, we need to do Priority Thessia in order to really kind of like open up more conversations, more scannables. I think. Meet some old friends at Citadel Memorial. Met some old friends. Shepard. After you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a new life on the frontier. They're homeless now. When I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip to the Citadel. Want to join me for some drinks? We can do that. So now we have rogue fighter pilots. They're not really rogue, they're retired. They left in order to do some things. So yeah, see, we've got nothing else other than the secret artifact. So we're gonna go ahead and do that! And then we'll be ready for Saturday night when we're like, kind of like, just like, whole new things opened up. So we need to go to Thessia, yes.
Attack. There's activity
Big
across
surprise.
most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Of course.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
So we're gonna bring, you know, obviously we have to bring Liara, but we're also gonna bring Javik because this is Prothean based, so he should have some insights onto stuff. All right, Liara, let's make sure that all of your stuff, okay, all of your stuff is upgraded. Not that we're really doing... All right, so we can upgrade you there. Javik, we might be able to upgrade your lift grenade. All right. Really? focusing on Shepard's ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a nice ass, but...
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Didn't you guys be, like, strapped in?
We had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
Oh, we're gonna show them. We're gonna show them real good. Oh, fuck. Okay. Thank you for that. I am now blind going into a fucking battle.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard. Commander,
Yep.
we heard... The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage. Somebody better get on that gun. Enemy targets on the bridge. They're at the barrier. Hold them back. More on the way. Keep firing. Enemy targets on the bridge.
Yeah, I got him. Jesus, lady.
Hold them back.
Controlled burst.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now!
I mean, at least make sure it's
I'm sorry, Commander.
it's
if your
you know.
relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it.
Yeah.
This is Lieutenant Quarian. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won
And
on
that's
Thessia.
why you bring Javik, because fuck, nobody solidifies.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Yeah, nobody solidifies them.
This has to end.
Draw strength from your anger. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach. Try to use cover.
Yeah, fuck your shield.
Push him back.
Push it back, way back.
That was the last one.
Then move.
All right,
Get off the
good.
bridge.
Oh, right, this way. Okay. I'm like, wait, which way?
We've got fire support.
Right.
No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Liara.
Those things are slaughtering my people.
Then avenge their lord.
Scatter and take cover.
All right, so yeah, we gotta go
Watch
down
the
this way.
edges. Don't let them get around us.
Watch the perimeter!
Spore pod, that's new.
They just won't stop.
Oh, they'll stop all right.
More of them ahead!
Oh, bullshit. You just like randomly moved the other direction. Fuck you. I don't know what the spore pods are or what they do,
Our way out
but
of this mess.
yay! I'm pretty sure I just shot her in the cooch.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I mean, I almost feel bad about that, but not bad enough to do anything.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
I actually kind of want to know.
One for the first time. My people have stopped believing in devils. They changed their mind. I hit to the left. Snipers on the back.
They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
Or not.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Janae. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head.
How long can you hold out?
Now that you're here, as long as it takes. Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Then grab some gear over there if you need it, and let's do some damage. Nice shot.
Now this is more like it.
This is a kill zone.
You hit one.
Damn right I did.
Don't let up!
Going to cover. Nice shot. Taking cover. That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Oh, come on. You're not scared, are you, Javik? You're the last of your freaking kind. Who gives a fuck? Right? You're already sure that we're not going to get out of this alive, so who the fuck cares?
We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
50,000. Very funny. Get your ass up. I didn't mean stick your ass up. I said get your ass up.
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is
Does
Outpost
every
Tychus.
goddamn soldier
is anybody
ever.
left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Talon 1, watch the jamming! Target acquired. I'm hit! The stabilizer blew out!
Controlled burst.
Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that temple. Missiles are hot. Missiles away. Never thought I'd see a Prothean in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Damn right he does.
Firing another salvo.
Keep it up, Talon 5!
pilot has skill and courage to match.
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
Alright, where am I supposed to go? Ah, up here. Okay, sure. That was painfully obvious.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander, more of the dead are attacking.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
We got this.
The Reapers have air support too.
Yep.
We need that pilot back.
Keep your head down and give them everything you've got.
Talon 5, back in position. Let's punch a hole.
There he is.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up. I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5. Ah!
Good God.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
The fuck just hit us?
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears
I'm
the
sorry.
temple has been barricaded.
The fuck do you think you're doing, Shepard? I did not tell you to dive for cover. I told you to fucking pick the goddamn thing up. Jesus. Oh my God. This is the problem with having run, pick up, and duck for cover all on one goddamn button.
Let me take a look.
Like, it does not work. Because the game doesn't know what the fuck you're wanting it to
I think I can
do.
override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine. Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Reapoers. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
You protected. But then Athame.
There is more to your history than you know, Asari.
Alright, let's do a quick save here so that we get...
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Does it really surprise you? I mean, of all the things that you've learned...
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, a Thames guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Oh, don't be a dick, Javik.
How about this?
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how a Thame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how a Thames guide, Janiri, gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
Dude, like we are just decimating her belief system.
That's a Thames sword, not our artifact.
Right.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about a Thames guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
You're really gonna tell me this isn't a fucking Prothean?
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of a Thames servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Like, seriously, how do you not see the fucking resemblance?
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Oh, you mean the people that you just walked right the fuck over?
It's the Athame Codex I mentioned.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us. We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
This has got to be it then. Surprise, surprise. Dead center.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices. None of which I see here.
I do.
Yeah, there's some red glowy stuff here.
The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher. No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
There,
Right,
another one.
The shield, maybe the sword?
This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
This isn't a connection.
Well, it's not very obvious what is and isn't a connection,
It's gaining
so...
power. It's still not complete. That isn't what we need.
I can't believe this whole temple is a front. Doesn't look like a connection.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
Is it gonna fry my brain like before, or is it gonna like actually like tell me what the fuck I need to know?
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans so grim.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Tuck that away for later.
Ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond. The same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps. Though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Oh, hello.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention.
Someone would like to talk with you.
I don't want to talk to the elusive man. He's a fuckhole.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side. Their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume
I died!
My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Commander, the guns!
Get to cover!
God, I can't see anything.
I've got this! You're slower than I imagined. I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
I can't see anything.
Waste your time if you want, Shep. The real target is in the room with you. Or are you afraid to face me? You've had your fun now, Shep. It's a pity the good ones never last. There's only one way this ends. Target the supports.
Yeah, it said he was indoctrinated. No, not again. Fuck you, not again. Oh, God damn it.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
It's never gonna open for you guys because you're indoctrinated. The elusive man has used the Reaper technology to cause indoctrination in his soldiers, and yeah, as far as the Prothean beacon is concerned, they're Reaper. They're under Reaper control. It's not going to do anything for you, fuckface.
Shepard! hang on!
Yeah, pistol against a gunship. Not gonna end well.
Anyone on this frequency? This is Lieutenant Quarian. My squad is trapped.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Oh, goddess, no!
So Shepard has actually not been indoctrinated. Contrary to popular belief, Shepard is not indoctrinated because it wouldn't have done anything if he was. It would have sent up a security problem and like sheltered itself.
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with Thessia. It's gone dark. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say.
But you know where the information
what was the situation
is.
on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make. Continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
There you go.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
Yeah.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
And I want the elusive man's head.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
So now we have, let's see, what do we have? We have Citadel Defense Force. We have Alliance Engineering Corps and the First Fleet and the Rogue Fighter Pilots and the Fifth Fleet. We also have the Asari Sirius Guard. We have new stuff from the Geth. We have the Geth Corps. I thought we already had that. We are almost at like maximum military strength, which is fucking astounding. But that's where we're gonna have to save for tonight, because that is we have run out of our time for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be here with Pirates of the Geek Vortex, our weekly podcast, talking about the bizarre and strange shit that happens in games and various different media, some that are planned, some that aren't. Then Saturday, we'll be back at 3 p.m. Central Time for Oblivion and 8 p.m. Central Time Saturday for Mass Effect 3. All that so that you can stay for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!